of humanity on autopilot of humanity on autopilot on autopilot on autopilot of humanity on autopilot of humanity on autopilot of humanity on autopilot of humanity on autopilot on autopilot on autopilot of humanity on autopilot of humanity on autopilot of humanity on autopilot of humanity on autopilot on autopilot on auto. My people come, my people go, and fall so intricate like flakes of snow. We forfeit lives, we forfeit dreams, we forfeit freedoms in chase of things. We chase the dreams, or is it that the dreams are chasing? We define the time, the place, the theme, the plot, the score, the conflict, and the scheme. But when they star, they change the scene. And when we scheme and plot, the chef, he steams the pot, mixes up the stew, suffering ensues. Sure, this world is made of rainbow colors, but my brothers only seem to sing the blues, and sing the blues, and play the blues. They talk about us on the evening news. Wish I could see this world in even hue. Wish I could see this God in even you. Wish I could touch the sky. If I could, I would grab the needles from the arm, weave them through the thread of life, make a habit strongest fabric from the sacred scarves of desert Jews. Wish I was born chosen like the Jews. Wish I was born chosen like the Jews. Wish I was born chosen like the Jews. Wish I was born chosen like you. Instead, I'm one of dozens, dozing old cousins going off to war, showing off their scars, showing off the cars they never own. Far from home they roam, far from home they roam. Father's never home. Mother tries her best to raise a man. Man tries to raise the world without a plan. Plan is to form a bond of rebels that will revel in the Lord and fight the devil. Fight the righteous fight, live a righteous life. Fight to see the day, die to see the night. Might just be as far as I can see the death, hypocrisy, the birth of prophecy tonight. The darkest man can always see the light. What you say, Nick? What? The darkest man can always see the light. The shortest man can reach to any height. The blindest man, pupil of the eye, says it doesn't take an eye to live with sight. Wish I could take the hand of every boy and man in the world left, move them to the right. Wish I could take their wrong, turn them into right. Mend their broken wings, send them off to flight. But I can only write. But I can only write. Right in my room. All I can do is write. But I can only write the righteous rituals. The richest man wishes he could have the freedom of the poor. The poorest man wishes he could have the wisdom of a businessman, fishing for the vision of a physician, but he doesn't want to change his position, maybe change his plan. Man who walks the mile wants to push the bends. Man who pushes the bends wants it all to end.
He killed his girlfriend in the hospital and then killed himself 2 days later.
Man who walks the mile wants to push the bends.
Man who pushes bends wants it all to end. Wishes he could go back before the dough to a time when all his time spent with his family was his sanity. He could live life fair without vanity. Wishes he could go see his baby bro, his baby mom, see his baby grow, watch his son grow, watch his daughter step. Slave to the job, working him to death. Never gets it, just to catch it. Never gets it, just to catch it. 9 to 5. Never gets it, just to catch it. 5 to 9. Never gets it, just to catch it.
Work them to the bone till there's nothing left. Poor man only sees the checks, or sees the cars. He sees the jets, living in the jets, living in the debt. Sees the success, doesn't see the rest. Doesn't see the tears, doesn't see the fear.
Doesn't see the sweat,
doesn't see the stress that it takes to make a fortune. Fortune has it, this world is make or break in force of habit. forces us to take a leap of faith and hope that we just may create
some forward action.
I asked my mother why the rest of them, they all considered men, and we was just a fraction. Cause we black in, got us back in, got us back down in a backspin, running around chasing silly fashion.
Gucci. Gotta get that new Gucci. There's an 800 on the belt, shawty.
Running around chasing silly fashion.
I ain't just on the. I got the Louis scarf. It's 600 on the scarf.
Running around chasing silly fashion.
300 on the handkerchief. 150 on the shoelaces, shawty. What is you saying? Swag.
But why they take our checks before we cash them? Why they take our checks before we cash them?
Who the fuck is FICA anyway? You know what I'm saying? How you just going, wait a minute, I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying?
How you gonna get to the bank before I get to the bank? Before I even get to the bank before?
I was looking at my check and they talk about FICA took it. I said, well, tell FICA to come over here and talk to me about it first. You don't know my mama or nobody.
Take the checks before they cash.
Who's Sally Mae? I don't like Sally or May. Both of them bitches get on my nerves. They keep talking that student loan shit. First of all,
keep cashing the check before cash.
I'm saying, they said if I sign this, they won't drop my credits. Okay, so I signed it. But you can't go seize and lock my. How you gonna make my check have a seizure and lock? Got a flag on it. It's got a flag on it.
It's like keep on and on and on. Why they take our checks before we cash them? Why they treat the kids like little bastards? Why is education always lacking? Why community is never lasting? Why we trapped in all these caskets, all these coffins? Round my brothers up on all these corners. Round my brothers up on all these corners. Round my brothers up on all these corners. Round my brothers up on all these corners.
Delaware, Ryder, Bailey, Trek, Kerr,
all these corners.
Broadway.
All these goners. All these mothers, they've been trying to warn us. All these officers just except that one right there. And the good folks of Buffalo PD. All these officers just water off us. We got their heads up against the wall. That's the order. Up against the wall, cause that's the order. Up against the wall, cause that's the order.
I do nothing.
Up against the wall, cause that's the order.
I do nothing.
Know your order. Know this order.
I'm snitching.
Pilot of humanity.
I'm telling on everybody.
Pilot of humanity.
In the name of Frank Lucas. Pilot.
Elbow.
Shout